Hi everyone, Simon Blair here. Welcome to another episode of Customer Experience Conversations. In this episode, I'm going to talk to you about something that, to be honest, frustrates me. I've been working in this industry in terms of service industries, helping companies improve and staff within those companies improve their capability in terms of their customer conversations, both in measuring their effectiveness and then coaching and training them to be better, as well as their managers. So, what is it? What am I frustrated about? Um, voice of the customer is something that the industry uses. There's a lot of stuff that goes into that: customer research, surveys, various methodologies to identify and get input from customers in terms of what's working, what's not working, what needs to be done better, etc. One of the most incredible things that I find in dealing with many different organizations is companies in understanding, voice of the customer, we need to get some sort of customer input or insights. They default to automatically putting into field surveys, whether it's the modern version of customer sat, which is net promoter scores, which many of you would be familiar with, or the traditional sort of customer satisfaction methodologies. And they think that's pretty much it. When, to be honest, the most valuable thing you can ever do as an organization, as a manager, in terms of understanding opportunities to improve, opportunities to get more sales, improve customer advocacy, is to listen. Listen to the conversations that your staff are having with your customers. If you work within a service industry, then that conversation is as much your product as your actual products and services. So if you've got a big call center or a call center, even if it's small, as a manager in the organization who has responsibility for driving change, driving improvement, when was the last time you sat and listened to what that call center is producing in terms of the quality of its conversations with its customers? That, my friends, is where you'll get all the insight you need. And it will tell you the things that you can actually change in a practical way far more than what a customer can ever articulate. Customers are great in terms of advising and revealing what's broken in terms of the fundamentals of what you need to get right in terms of the service delivery, processes, product, etc. But in terms of the nuances of effective call process, in the case of a call center or in a face-to-face interaction, just a sales or service process, then that requires a different level of expertise. But even if you're not an expert, I'm an expert, by the way, and certainly my team is. This is what we do. This is our core business: is listening and measuring sales and service capability. But even if you've never done it before, jump in and start listening, because you will listen with a customer hat, and you will react like your customers are reacting to the good, the bad, and the indifferent. So, if you're not doing that weekly, I'd suggest daily. I've known call center managers, for example, that on their way to work in their car, they will get delivered, or they'll have remote access to the bunch of call recordings from the previous day, and they will randomly listen to those, or even make random mystery shop calls into their own organization, just to keep first-hand experience, checking, testing what is the output of that business. It's probably the most overlooked aspect of service delivery globally across all organizations. And if you're listening to this and you're one of those that applies a regular listening strategy, then you know the benefits and you know exactly what I'm talking about and the change that it's given you since you started doing that. And you couldn't conceive of not doing it, because you'd be blind. You'd be blind to the realities of what your organization is delivering as an experience. And that, my friends, has the greatest impact. That customer experience in the moment is a moment of truth, has the greatest impact more than any other factor on how your customers perceive your organization and its quality, and whether they're going to continue to buy from you, remain a customer, and or if they're going to continue or start telling others about their experiences. So listen to your calls, listen to your interactions. If you've got call recordings, listen to them. If you don't, or if it's face to face, get amongst it. Get down onto the floor, get amongst your teams, and listen to what your staff are saying to your customers. Hopefully that's been of use. Get in there and get it done, and it'd be great to hear your comments at hashtag CX Conversations or on our Facebook page, or send me tweets on at Simon L. Blair. Whatever channel you can find me, subscribe to our newsletter, and you'll get this great video content automatically delivered to your desktop. And so good luck, and let me know what else you'd like to see and have conversations about. Thank you.